Kevin Hart out as host of the 2019 Academy Awards. As you've likely read by now, the comedian stepped down from this post after a series of homophobic tweets and jokes from 2010 surfaced online. Hart could have apologized. He could have explained that these were just failed attempts at humor and he's learned and grown since and understands why they were offensive. But he did neither of these things. Instead, Hart went on the offensive, lashing out on Instagram as follows. "Stop looking for reasons to be negative," he initially wrote on Instagram in response to this scandal. "If you want to search my history or past and anger yourselves with what you find, that is fine with me," he continued. "You live and you learn and you grow and you mature. Please take your negative energy and put it into something constructive." As you can see below, Hart simply got crazy defensive over the notion that he owed anyone a mea culpa. Hours later, Hart resigned as Oscars host because he claimed organizers asked him to apologize and, still, he refused. "I chose to pass, I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times," he explained, adding in stupid detail. "This is not the first time this has come up. I've addressed it, I've spoken on it. I've said where the rights and wrongs were. I've said who I am now versus who I was then. I've done it, I've done it. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old. I've moved on, I'm in a completely different space in my life." The same energy that went into finding those old tweets, could be the same energy put into finding the response to the questions that have been asked years after years after years. We feed internet trolls and reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to stand my ground. Regardless, to the Academy, I'm thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. If it goes away, no harm, no foul. Hart, Kevin. Fast forward a short while later, likely aware that his career was likely at stake, Hart did apologize. "I'm sorry that I hurt people," he tweeted. "I am evolving and want to continue to do so. My goal is to bring people together, not tear us apart. Much love and appreciation to the Academy. I hope we can meet again." Fair enough, we guess, right? It is worth noting, however, that one of Hart's controversial so-called jokes said that, were his son to play with his daughter's dollhouse, the star would break it over his head and say, "And my voice stop, that's gay." LOL? But anyway. After claiming to be very sorry, Hart again took to Twitter and invoked Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy," wrote Hart, quoting King. Don't you just love it when someone compares a scandal of his own doing to the civil rights movement? Hart then thanked his supporters on Instagram stories, as well, before taking the stage in Sydney. "Still selling tickets, 32,000 and counting," he said. "I love you all. Unless you're gay," Hart meant to add. In a clip from his 2010 comedy special Seriously Funny, Hart says, "One of my biggest fears is my son growing up and being gay. That's a fear. Keep in mind, I'm not homophobic. Be happy. Do what you want to do. But me, as a heterosexual male, if I can prevent my son from being gay, I will. Know that is called, Kevin Hart? That's called being homophobic."